That's far enough, Fatebinder.
Ooh, we got a voiced person. A woman's voice booms from atop a nearby outcropping. Flashes of aquamarine body paint peek out from under her loose-fitting traveler's garb, and her outfit is festooned in braids and knots of a sailor's line. Flanked on either side by warriors dressed in Vendrian Guard regalia, the woman leans on an elaborate bladed staff pulsing with an arcane energy. A swath of blue fabric rests draped over her arm. The blue flag is a symbol of diplomacy and truce recognized. Okay, so it's like the truce between custom, the Cheersman hold there. Okay, well, I don't really get it, but whatever.
Did the voices of Nurat send you to gather my head and complete his collection? If so, we'll have to save our tussle for another time. Today I have business. Vengeance can wait.
Okay.
You may have consigned my school to a fate worse than death, but you've done well by the Vendrian Guard. Many of them are alive today thanks to the truce you forged years back. They seem to think you have a trace of nobility in you. Here's hoping they're right. In accordance with ancient customs north and south, I offer and request a delay of blade. There are matters we must discuss without fear of reprisal.
Okay, so not combat then. More reading. Great. I just wanted a little bit of combat. Just a little bit of combat, but no. The woman bows deeply, lowering her head in a practiced display of etiquette. The warriors by her remain in a ready stance, their nerves clearly on edge. In accordance with ancient customs, north and south, I abide by this truce. You have me at a disadvantage, glare silently. You would detain a fate binder of the Archon of Justice unwise. Draw your weapon, run where you can. We'll listen to what she has to say.
As is our custom, we are ready to kill to defend our lands, but we kill only in fair battle. We don't slay our prisoners. We know this isn't Kairos' way, but we must have hope.
Okay.
A few of my kin have gone missing, and though they may have perished, I have to inquire on the off chance they still live. If Captain Tarkus Deimos still lives, we would negotiate for his release.
Tarkus Deimos is with the chorus now. Sorry, that name means nothing to me. Assuming he's our prisoner, what would you offer in exchange? I will not negotiate with Oathbreakers. Well, let's see what they would offer.
We would offer you 5 choirmen that got lost on patrol. They're healthy. Got other limbs, too.
I would not have us barter with Oathbreakers. Certainly not for anything less than disfavored lives.
You can say all you want, but...
You say there's something worth less than a disfavored life. Call me intrigued.
Let's say he's with the chorus now. Maybe. That's giving them information, though. I don't really want to... I don't know, but it's a voiced character, so maybe it's a bit more important. You know what? We'll say, yeah, with the
Then
chorus
if we
now.
see him again, it will have to be as enemies.
Go! Let's go! Again, achievement. First achievement. What are you... What has my wife done to the oh, dude, look at it. Look at this cursed ass photo. Oh my god, dude. The cat looks horrified. Oh, sweet little nugget. Okay.
If I may make one more inquiry. What of Palox Tyrell? Did he survive?
Another dead Oathbreaker, whomever. Palox Tyrell, who was that? I don't recognize that name. Oh, no, he's dead. He was I think he was the guy in the opening section that I said I would spare, but then didn't, because the other guy killed him, right? Another dead Oathbreaker, whomever you will ask about next, I assure you nothing can be done.
My apologies, Fatebinder. I had a terrible feeling this errand was in vain from the start.
Well, I never said it was in vain.
I had no expectations that our friends could be saved, as I'm sure the time for swapping prisoners is long gone. But at least I know of what became of them. That'll have to be enough.
But deeply sorry you cannot find what you're seeking for. I have some questions for you.
We shouldn't be socializing with Oathbreakers.
Yes, but information is important, you metal man.
I will entertain them as best I can. After all, understanding is the only hope we have. What is it you wish to know?
Why do you resist Kairos? What are you trying to save? How did you and your friends overthrow the garrison? Who's in charge of your insurrection? Were the prisoner swaps in the past? Were there prisoner swaps in the past? I want to find out who's in charge.
Listen to you. Thinking just like the Overlord wants you to think. There always has to be a person in charge or things don't make sense. Well, we don't answer to anyone. We are each of us sons and daughters of the Tears, and take this task upon ourselves freely. But Captain Tarkus Ari, former Falksman of Queen Vendry and Alanta, is the voice we trust when we seek unanimity.
Okay. So, Captain Tarkus Ari. Okay, so we have a name. That's good, that's good. I assume Tarkus Ari and Tarkus Deimos are related.
Yes. Deimos was Ari's brother. We were certain he was dead, but the captain takes family seriously. So I volunteered to find some answers.
Ooh, that's useful
And now here we
information. That's very useful information. Maybe we can use that to barter, potentially. Anyway, why did you resist Kairos?
I grew up without my knee bent to Kairos. And if I'm going to bow to someone, let it be another Tearsman. We've ruled ourselves just fine for centuries, so we'll give our lives so that our sons and daughters might rule themselves.
The younger realms were beset with constant battle. You'd prefer that to Kairos' order?
You make conflict sound like a bad thing. Yes, the younger realms saw frequent battles, but it was never this wholesale slaughter like we've seen of late. No Tearsman ever cast an edict on the soil, or forced prisoners to kill each other, or butchered beastmen tribes.
Only your daughters are really free in the Tears. Why fight against Kairos' equality?
There's freedom, then there's trusting idiots with power. Give a man 1,000,000 marauders, he'll lose sleep worrying over his neighbor's 1,000. I prefer my realms ruled by the braver sex. For centuries we've left the lands to the women, and the seas to the men. And we did plenty fine until Kairos came around.
What makes you think you have a chance? But a mage like you would not be the subject of such superstition and fear under Kairos' reign.
I doubt life is any better sworn to some mad Archon. I'd rather stand with my fellow Tearsmen. Or, I suppose, stand immediately behind them in the event of an attack.
At that remark, the soldiers flanking her exchanged shocked looks. Yeah, she did just basically say to the guards that she has with her, that was like, yeah, well, you know, if they attack, you're dead. Eb turns her focus to her compatriots.
Yeah, you heard me. Way things were years back, you'd all be calling me a water witch and conspiring to sell me out to the nearest sage. Just because I'm helping you stop Kairos doesn't mean I've forgotten the hospitality of ages past.
Okay.
And people wonder why the Tearsmen could never unite in time to fight back. It's refreshing to see that some things never change.
What makes you think you have a chance?
Oh, we don't. Those who believed Kairos could be stopped all died years ago, in the first wave of fighting. It's not about the hope of victory. It's about the hope of inspiring others. It is very likely we will fall here in Vendrian's Well. But perhaps others will arise elsewhere.
Okay. Interesting. The prisoner swaps
That
in
is
the
our
past?
way, Binder. Here in the South, only thugs and bandits kill prisoners. The younger realms may be guilty of constant fighting, but we never slay each other when the battle's long over. We're not about to change that now.
Okay.
As a rule, Kairos' forces haven't been keen on swapping prisoners. But I know our disfavored prisoners aren't prisoners anymore. I just assumed they were swapped for some of our own.
Okay, how did you and your friends overthrow the garrison?
I would joke that the voices of Narat left the gate unlatched, but dozens of warriors lost their lives taking the citadel. There was no secret to it. We simply attacked with speed and certainty at a time when the Archons were elsewhere in the tiers. The Scarlet Chorus had a rout, and what few disfavored soldiers were present made an impressive showing. But they were surrounded and overwhelmed once the chorus fled.
Okay, that's all.
Fair enough. But now a question for you.
Okay.
The Edict. I can feel its magic coursing through the air. Everyone can.
Uh-oh.
But those of us enlightened to the currents of magic feel it most. The wording of the Edict. What was it?
I don't want to tell them this. I think this is a bad decision. If I tell them this, they're going to hold out as long as they can so that Kairos' own forces get destroyed. So I think it's either this or this. It's a curse on the valley. Those disloyal to Kairos will slowly weaken and die. Sure, let's try it.
Two armies aren't enough. Kairos needs an edict to weaken us too? We must have the Overlord terrified. Well, if that is our fate, so be it. Seems no worse than fire bubbling up from the soil. Thank you for letting me know. I've another question for you, if you will entertain it.
Are we really standing here and chatting with Oathbreakers? It's hard to watch, like cuddling a goat you're going to kill for dinner.
When I was young, my parents told me the Tears were special, and the Overlord's edicts and armies could never touch us. Seems I've been told a hefty sum of lies. So answer this honestly for me, please. Is it true that Tunon's Fatebinders can smell truth from falsehood?
Yo, what up, Ben? Yeah, your boy is live. How's it going, buddy? I decided now that I'm back that I'm just gonna stream a bunch of CRPGs that I wanted to play, because my my PC can handle streaming them, like, and it's not too bad, and then I can make videos out of them as well. So, yeah, it's about all I can fucking do. Oh yeah, give me that love, baby. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, if you want to play something in the next few days, or maybe tonight or something, let me know, bro. Is it true that Tunon's Fatebinders can smell truth from falsehood? Yes. That's true. Falsehood on parchment is an especially rank smell to endure. No, that's not true. You know what? I don't want to give them any information. We're gonna just lie.
And Kairos' edicts. I have heard the sages speak at length that some of the edicts elsewhere in the world have been broken. How is this?
Uh-oh. I don't think this game's too old. 2015 or something like that. You're playing CS with Jamie in a bit, you think? Nice. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. I need to cook dinner soon, so I might be on for a bit of CS maybe. Your SSD broke, so got no storage for games at the moment, waiting for a new one. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, yeah. I don't know, I might be on for a little bit. Depends on if the wife can join and sit in there, because she likes to listen while we play, but we'll see. You're mistaken, an edict is forever. It will end if the Overlord wills it, however. Yeah, let's do that.
That's what I feared. We have not had cause or access to study an edict until it's been a bit too late. Kairos' magic is, well, it seems an order of magnitude beyond what the rest of us think we understand.
That's good. Get them fearing. All's good. I'll be on a lot more now. Hell yeah, bro. I mean, I'm going to be streaming every day now. So I've got plans to do this game, and then to do Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2, and then also to do Path of Exile. So I got 4 CRPGs to run through so far. And they should probably take me, I reckon, 2 months of full game like stream time. I've been good. It sucks not being in the Netherlands, man. It really does. Like I'm going back on the 7th, I think, of 7th of February, not January, for like 18 days. So that'll be nice, but you gotta wait. I'll do games that you want to play as long as they're not like huge files. If we're gonna play together, we can do whatever, man. I'd like to get like a group of people together to do like a group playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. But everyone needs to have that game. It's still pretty expensive, so maybe not. But I think that'd be really fun. It's a really good game. Ben drops off the face of the earth and randomly appears again. Yes, he does. He does that very often. Luckily, it's no longer 5 years now. It's more like 5 months. Alright, well,
You'll forgive, I hope, the questions. The Overlord and his Archons used to be things of legend. Now they're everyday maladies, and I'm eager to separate the truth from the lies I've been told by House and Guild. In accordance to our most ancient customs, let us depart in honorable accord. May peace find you, Fatebinder.
it'll always be my thing. Yeah, we should do Baldur's Gate 3 though, man. I'll have to do it when I'm on my other PC though. Because I don't think I can run it very well on this one. I definitely can't stream it, but you know, I'd be down to try like a hardest difficulty playthrough. That could be real fun, real fun. Get like 4 people. Could be good. Could be good. It'd be very difficult. Like I've played through the game on the hardest difficulty. The way it works, right, is if you die, if your entire party wipes, you are dead, like for good. The file's deleted. You don't get to play anymore. So you have to be really careful with how you do things. So I mean, it could be really fun. Could be good. She bows deeply, pounding her staff on the ground twice before turning to leave. Very nice. Ooh, we have some little loot areas. Wait, can I kill the deer? Can I? Does it... Oh, does it let me? No?
Sorry, I can't.
What?
Can't do that.
Okay, well, I can't kill the deer. That is unfortunate. I have a little hidey hole here. I had to give up on the Witcher TV series now, to be honest. I'm reading the books instead of actually... Yeah, the TV series, like, it was good at the start, man, but then it got really not so good. Unfortunately. That do just be how the Witcher kind of is. 8 days... Oh, okay. Huh. I haven't slept at all. I will take a 30-minute power nap. Hell yeah. Okay, that makes things a little bit more stressful. I have 8 days until the edict is put out into the world, and then everyone dies. So I need to be careful with how often I'm going between camps. Got into the bit where it gets bad, until I got banned. Okay, so because if the edict goes off, I'm fucked. Do you have anything to say? Quiet Shiv. Nice name. It proves everything. The warrior slams her fists together in a resounding clap. Like, for instance, whether you're fit to lead that flock of children. Behind her, the members of her gang posture with weapons held at the ready. Shivershank, did you not hear the news of the edict? This is a foolish distraction. We ought to be saving our fight for the enemy. The chorus warrior looks to his gang, giving them a quick nod. What's the problem here? He's right. The edict will kill us if Ascension Hall is not taken soon. Well, until Fifth Eye starts the mustering chant, we ain't got nowhere to be. She gestures to the gang across from her. So now's our chance to have it out before things get serious. What's the problem here? I'll catch you later, bro. No problem here, Lord Binder. She tosses her blade in the air, catching it with a smile on the way down. Captain Fuckwit here. Dude, this game's crazy. Captain Fuckwit here seems he's about to balk from this challenge. Thinks just because he used to run a ship, he's qualified to run a gang. She spits on the ground, looking up with a scowl. So I'm calling him out, because the way I see it, his warriors ought to follow me, not this new blood. Dude. Captain Fuckwit was my father. Fuckwit will do just fine. The warrior points at the opposing gang. If we have to prove our strength, we'll do so happily, but I'll have your hands and feet removed from the rest, and the rest of you kept for my own use. Jesus! The fuck? Okay. This is foolish. Stop this at once. I'll let you all fight this out. Care to wager on this fight? I could use a good ring. Allow me to join you. I enjoy a good bloodbath. Yeah, I mean, normal. If it wasn't for the like 8 days before we all die, I'd be like, hell yeah, let me just watch this. Let's fucking put some bet. Let's bet on this shit. But no, no. Excuse me. She widens her eyes in shock. This is our way, Fatebinder, and you have no right to stop us. We are not harming anyone besides the anyone outside the chorus. I don't know who you are, but I don't need your help. He looks back at his gang. I think we can handle this. Handle ourselves just fine. Bickering amongst yourselves costs the war effort as a whole. It does affect others outside the chorus. I'll let you find out. Beat, shiver, shank, bloody, then set... Oh, I can beat the fuck out of it and settle this with strength. No, I'm gonna do this one. The gang leader spins her knife for a moment as her answer balances on its edge. Fine. With her answer, she flicks the knife to the ground and walks away. Spiteful glare cast at your direction. I'll kill all of you if you don't fucking stop. Okay, onward to the next area. Horde. The guard places her hands by her belt as you approach, grappling the hilt of a blade. Past this point is chorus territory, and you don't look like someone's conscript. You sure you're in the right place? I'm Thorin, Fatebinder of Tunon, and I'm here to help vanquish the Outbringers. You know, I think I was told to expect somebody, but you seem too ugly to be him. Her lips crumple into a smirk. Why exactly should I let you in? I'm gonna kick the fuck out of this person if it lets me. Oh, yes! Stepping close, push her down. And more importantly, what's this hulking ton of iron doing here? Let's go. Before she can draw her blade, you advance, place your foot behind hers, and give her a stiff shove on the shoulder. Caught off balance, she tumbles backwards, triggering an outburst of laughter in the... Get fucked, pussy. I can't believe you sassed the Fatebinder. You're such a stupid ponce. Didn't I tell you you had a special guest coming? The guard waves you in with a smile. Come on in, and don't let the ninny shitters in camp give you any guff. What the fuck? Okay. Dude, what is with this game's like... This game has some crazy dialogue. It's great. Death Knell. You, as much an accusation as a question. The broad-shouldered woman shakes her head with a scowl. So you're Tunon's Fatebinder. I was expecting something more impressive. She bows in spite of her misgivings. Death Knell, Scarlet Fury. My time is yours for as long as it amuses me. The fighter effortlessly spins a bronze sword around her hand. Let's get one thing clear. Stick to your words and law. Leave the fighting to the grown adults. Your corpse would just be a tripping hazard for those... Okay, well, that's rude. We've got enough useless twats dying for our name as it is. All our Horde recruitments seem good for of late. Is pulling in a shit-reeking mound on the battlefield. She I said humps. She humps low. She hums low to herself and flips her sword side to side with several deft flicks of her wrist. Keeps up, and we'll have to toughen our recruitment standards again. What do you need? Insult me again, and I'll bury that blade in your belly before you can scream. Yeah, hell yeah. She peels a surprise but pleased laugh at your threat, tapping the flat of the blade against her thigh. She cants her neck until it audibly cracks. Maybe there's something more to you Fatebinders after all. You said something about horde thinning. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that stuff. Thanks though, I got to insult and I got a bit of XP. That's what we'd like to see. A little bit of XP.
Found something.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Yeah, I can't take that because I already have the maximum. What is this? We found that. What do you do, Salvaros? Hail, Fatebinder of Tunon. Disfavored officer pounds a heavy gauntlet against his chest in a stiff but warm greeting. Were I a betting or superstitious man, I'd say fortune must favor me today. I am not. But I am pleased to meet you all the same. Now, what brings you to my little slice of personal damnation, otherwise known as... He spreads his thickly gloved hand wide. This here mud and shit stinking chorus camp. Dude, this is sick. Have you anything to report, soldier? Maybe you've noticed something unusual during your time here. Sure. He cants his head to one side, taken aback. What about the chorus isn't unusual? The army itself is a strange, malnourished beast. But no, the screamers seem mostly in order, sir, and I haven't been spying, if that's what you're implying. Still as a post, he studies you sharply, scarcely appearing to breathe. Of course, even if I was, it'd be damn near impossible to learn anything from this shit sty. Fifth Eye and those damn furries don't even loop me in enough for me to do my detail. And it's not for lack of trying on my part. What do you mean? I'm not here to keep a steady eye on the Oathbreakers. I'm not just here to keep a steady eye on the Oathbreakers, who they give far too much freedom after conscripting. I'm here to be a resource for the benefit of both armies. I can provide insight regarding proper stratagem and request a stock of troops from the Iron Marshal envoys for reinforcements if needed. But they won't listen to me, nor confide in me, nor fight beside the brethren I could request. Okay. Okay, alright, cool. Oh yeah, I already checked that, I can't do that. What is this guy? Oh, these are prisoners, I guess. Do any of them speak? Nope. Quiet Shiv, I've already spoken to you, we did the thing outside. I will take that. We have Reg and Baz. Look what we have here, chewing on some manner of cud. A heavy-set soldier flings spittle and crumbs as she talks. The Fatebinder finally shows himself. I'm Reg. The second soldier chimes in, and this is Baz. We were wondering when you might pay the camp a visit. The Fifth Eye has been a little starved for attention. He ordered us to watch you like a troublesome babe. Make sure you don't get out of line. Ooh, can I push this person over as well? Red clears his throat loudly, scowling at Baz. Something like that. If you have questions, ask us. Good luck finding anyone else in camp who will give you answers or even a smile. Do these guys not offer training? I assumed they would do because they're in a similar... the rations are foul, taste it, can't tell if it's poison or mold. I heard that our watchers spotted a disfavored scout by the grain stores. You don't think? I feel fine. Maybe it's an herb to slow my hand in battle, sabotage a coward's weapon. Maybe it's just gone bad. No, okay, I was hoping maybe they'd offer training or something, but they do not. Anything down here? Ooh, chest. I'll take the weapon. Hell yeah. And actually, while I am at it, I have... This is all, so this is armor. Okay, so this one gives me increased armor but less deflection. You already have... Your armor is completely locked to you, so... Does that mean it can be upgraded? Maybe? Oh no, this is genuinely just better, so we're gonna do that. This is worse. Increased accuracy. Okay, well, maybe this gives me deflection, recover and accuracy. This gives me nothing. Good. Okay, so that's not helpful. Any cloaks? No, no, no. Okay, cool. I think we're all set up as best I can be right now. Unless, what is this? Fragment of Blood Chanter's Cloak. Oh yeah, that's the thing that I can't open because it's too difficult. We'll just come back over here. I want to see if there is a merchant